Good morning, guys. What are we, day 7 now? It's about 6:30 in the morning. Got up around 6 because Skippy doesn't know what the weekend is. So no sleeping in. Well, not by much anyway. So the Hawks won last night. I am so happy. That was a very exciting game. Very, very exciting. And I continued reading my book while the video was uploading. Hopefully everything went through, as I didn't check it yet. But I got to about page 122 of A Walk in the Woods. So I will be continuing reading that today. Plan on kind of trying to get out. I don't know, maybe off to a park or something with Skippy. We'll see. See you later. I just wanted to see what this would look like. That's kind of cool. Just keeps going and going. Anyway, I'm just ready to go out for a walk with Skippy, and I'll see you guys when I get back. Bye. Okay, reading is postponed for a little bit. I'm going to take a bit of a road trip. I got to go out and buy Skippy some food. So my dad and I are heading out to this nursery that has like everything over there. So I'll bring you guys along. Okay, my dad and I just left the store, got Skippy's food, and they also have a little bit of everything, including root beer. This is the best darn root beer ever, Route 66. I used to order this online from popsoda.com. It's got real cane sugar. Absolutely love it. If you're a root beer fan, give it a try. And this is cool. I saw this excellent mug. I had to get it. How perfect. I love it. Around the thing is like a dog collar. Little footprints. Isn't that adorable? I didn't tie the paw print. There he is, yeah. Okay, back from my trip. Just had some lunch. Now I'm gonna sit down and start reading. It's 12 o'clock right now, so lots of hours to just relax and read. See you later. Okay guys, time to do that unboxing I promised you yesterday. These are books I received from my friend Ryan over at Ryan Reads Books. He's a fellow booktuber, although he has been slacking. Gotta get back on YouTube, Ryan. A while back he asked me to try and track down one of those like leather-bound classic books. He was having a real hard time finding them anywhere. He lives overseas, and I was able to transfer one from another store because we were out of it as well and ship it over to him. So in turn he chose some books off of my wish list from the book depository and mailed those to me. So I'm going to go ahead and see which ones he chose. I have no idea. There's apparently one more pending too, but I already know which that one is. That's Robert Galbraith's Career of Evil. It's the third book in the Cormoran Strike series, a mystery series by J.K. Rowling. So that one apparently has just been sent out, so that'll probably show up later, but I'm going to go ahead and unbox these. I don't know what these are. So let's start with the first one. Cool. Now I know he's a fan of the series too. I'm not sure if he's read all of them or not, but it is The Enemy by Charles Hickson, and I think there's a total of 5. in the series. It's sort of like a zombie series set in London, and I am super psyched to read it. Anything post-apocalyptic, zombies, disaster kind of thing, I absolutely love. And I love these covers too, they completely change them. So yeah, I'm looking forward to diving into that one. So excellent choice, Ryan. Start on package 2. They include these bookmarks too. Oh, that's too funny. Japanese patterns coloring book. I happen to have, my brother and his family are planning a trip to Japan, leaving tomorrow. Another weird coincidence. Oh, this one I saw on someone's channel. Coloring books are so cool. Oh, actually, you can color the bookmarks. But this one I saw on someone else's channel, and it was a cover by, and it sounded kind of interesting as well. It's called Genrethon Hall by Emerald Fennell. Looks like a middle grade book. It just says, Arthur Bannister has been unexpectedly offered a place at Genrethon Hall, a school steeped in tales of curses and evil. But at least there are a few friendly faces. George, the resident ghost expert, plus Jake and Penny, who Arthur likes immediately. However, there are some friends who you don't want to have at all, as Arthur is soon to discover. A chilling, spooky tale that will have you reaching to turn the lights back on. Yeah, look at that. Isn't that amazing? That looks super cool. Can't wait to dive into that one. Okay, and the final package. Okay, Ryan, you went a little out of control here. It's like 4 books in this package. Before I look at them, more coloring bookmarks. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Oh wow. Okay, this one I think I did hear about on Ryan's channel himself, and possibly another one. This is called The Bunker Diary by Kevin Brooks. It says, I can't believe I fell for it. It was still dark when I woke up this morning. As soon as my eyes opened, I knew where I was. A low-ceilinged, rectangular building made entirely of whitewashed concrete. There are 6 little rooms along the main corridor. There are no windows, no doors. The lift is the only way in or out. What's he going to do to me? What am I going to do? If I'm right, the lift will come down in 5 minutes. It did, only this time it wasn't empty. It just sounds really creepy, possibly a psychological thriller. Won an award. But yeah, I think I saw this on Ryan's channel. It just sounded really, really intriguing. And just that synopsis there pulled me right in. Then we have A Haunting by Alex Bell. I just finished reading, or listening to, no, this is on an ebook. It was Frozen Charlotte as part of my April, I'm trying to remember now if it was April or May. I mean March or April. I don't know, I read it as an ebook, but I just finished reading Frozen Charlotte by this particular author, and it's one of these Red Eye publications, and they're all pretty much, it seems to be pretty much horror books, but yeah, she's coming for you. It's just got great taglines. Some curses grow stronger with time. People say that all Cornish inns are haunted, but the Water Witch's history is particularly chilling. Built from the salvaged timber of a cursed ship, the guest house's dark secrets go further back than anyone can remember. Emma is permanently confined to a wheelchair after an accident at the Water Witch, which took place when she was 10. 7 years later, she decides to return to the place where the awful event occurred, but the ancient inn still has its ghosts, and one particular spirit is more vengeful than ever. These just sound really good. It says, warning, not for young readers. Kind of a chunky one, too. Oh, I like the spine. That's cool. Anyway, looking forward to reading that one. 2 more. This one, kind of a cover by, you might say. It drew me in. Cuckoo Song by Frances Harding. But it says on the back, the first things to shift were the doll's eyes, the beautiful gray-green glass eyes. Slowly they swiveled until the gaze was resting on Triss's face. Then the tiny mouth moved, open to speak. What do you think you are? This is my family. When Triss wakes up after an accident, she knows that something is very wrong. She is insatiably hungry. She keeps waking up with leaves in her hair, and her sister seems terrified of her. When it all gets too much and she starts to cry, her tears are like cobwebs. Soon Triss discovers that what happened to her is more strange and terrible than she could ever have imagined, and that she is quite literally not herself. In a quest to find the truth, she must travel into the terrifying underbelly of the city to meet a twisted architect who has dark designs on her family before it's too late. Sounds super creepy. There's another one here too, the Lie Tree, that intrigued me, but this one drew me a little bit more. Maybe something about the dolls or something, because Frozen Charlotte, the one by this, it's about creepy dolls. One last one, and this one's sort of sci-fi-ish. Another great choice here. This is Becky Chambers' The Long Way to a Small Angry Planet. This has been making its way all over BookTube, and it just sounded really, really good. Let's see, I'll read this part here. When Rosemary Harper joins the crew of the Wayfarer, she isn't expecting much. The Wayfarer, a patched-up ship that's seen better days, offers her everything she could possibly want. A small, quiet spot to call home for a while, adventure in far-off corners of the galaxy, and distance from her troubled past. But Rosemary gets more than she bargained for with the Wayfarer. The crew is a mishmash of species and personalities. From Sissix, the friendly reptilian pilot, to Kizzy and Jenks, the constantly sparring engineers who keep the ship running. Life on board is chaotic, but more or less peaceful. Exactly what Rosemary wants. Until the crew are offered a job of a lifetime, the chance to build a hyperspace tunnel to a distant planet. They'll earn enough money to live comfortably for years. If they survive the long trip through war-torn space without endangering any of the fragile alliances that keep the galaxy peaceful. But Rosemary isn't the only person on board with secrets to hide, and the crew will soon discover that space may be vast, but spaceships are very small indeed. So I haven't really read too many sci-fi books other than the Mars series, which I just finished recently, by Sydney Swanson, which I'll be talking about more in my, I think I still have to do my March wrap-up. But yeah, so these are the books that Ryan selected, and Ryan, you definitely did go overboard. Thank you so much, though. I'm really looking forward to diving into these. I'm not sure even where to start. But I'll see you guys a little bit later. Oh my goodness. Kiss? Kiss? That hit my nose. Wait, wait. Sit nice. Sit.
Bom. Acho que foi bom.
Okay guys, I'm going to go ahead and call it a night. Day 7 is ending. I got about halfway through a walk in the woods. I'm going to continue reading while this uploads, and I will see you again tomorrow for day 8. It is day 8. August 10th through the 17th. That's 8 days for a week-long readathon. I'm a little confused. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.